Well, hello, welcome back to Starvinity. So it's been about a week since I've made the last live stream, I think. But so I recently had a. First, I'd like to thank all the new subscribers to the channel. I really appreciate everybody coming, and I appreciate you know every single one of you. I appreciate when you subscribe. It means a lot, and the growth and the expansion of Starvinity and sci-fi, science fiction, and just inspiration in general. I think. So thank you for that, for joining the channel and for encouraging the growth of new science fiction and new universes. So tonight's live stream will probably be a bit random. I'm going to be trying to do some creation tonight, but I might talk for like 5-10 minutes about Starvini in general and why I haven't done a live stream. I was planning to do at least 2 or 3 live streams a week, as I said in the previous live stream, but I've recently, my wife gave birth to our second son, so I might slow down a little bit on the channel here, but I'm going to try my best to continue. I still have a few hours a day free, so that's I'll be using that for Starvinity, and let me know what you think and where you'd like a story to be made, because I have my main storylines, but there is always room for more stories to be told. Infinite stories. There's infinite stories. And I would, there's so many people who love to write too, that I would love to, connect with other fellow writers and creators and dreamers out there who want to create their own universes and who want to share their passion for writing. And even if you could write, a short story or something within the Starvinity universe. Sorry, let me reposition here. As some other streamers say, this is not professional. This is not professional live stream. Not professional at all. But, I keep pulling my shirt. My shirt keeps messing up. Probably because I'm wearing double. I probably shouldn't be wearing double. I don't even know why I wore double. But Starvinity. So thank you for subscribers. Thank you all for joining the channel. I have a feeling, and I know for sure, that we will continue to grow over time, because Starvinity is huge. And, people love, I think, for me, I've joined to subscribe to hundreds of various channels of individuals who have created their own universes, who write their own things, tons of writers, tons of people who create new content, new stories, new books, new universes. There's a lot of people who want to create new universes. So I probably should stop rambling on. So Starvinity. Where is it? Well, I'm still working on the first book. I'm not happy with it. I published it years ago, and I've depublished it, and I'm republishing it again. I spent the last 4 years working on it, working so hard to make it the best I could make it. I think it's getting there. It's very close. I plan to publish it within this next week. I know that sounds like, oh, I'm going to do it this week. I'm going to do it this week or this day or that day. That is the plan. I plan to publish it. As I said in previous live streams, that Amazon shut me down, but I plan to publish through Ingram Spark. So that is the plan. Fingers crossed. Wait, why? Is this working? Well, hopefully I'm not doing this live stream for no reason. Hopefully it works. I'm just looking at the sound. I don't know if the sound is working. Well, I hope the sound is working. If not, I apologize if the sound is not working. If I'm making this whole stream, because I think it's working. It should be working. Oh wait, sorry. I just can't see the bars. Sorry, I'm professional. But like I said before, the book I plan to publish it by the end of this month in March, before the month is over, and I plan to publish the next 4 books. I said 3, but I think because I've been working on the other books, I think I'll publish 4 this year. 4 other 12 in the Tasm Saga, which is, focused on Tria Oberon, Amarex Mervega, Zilphiria Hendrix, and Maximus Hendrix, and of course, everyone else involved in the story. There are pirates and mercenaries and aliens of all kinds. There are beings and gods and pseudo gods and yada yada. The God Empress, the God Emperor, the Holy Duality. There are various side characters and heroes and villains and monsters and all kinds of creatures in the 12 books. I'm up to, I've rough drafted all of 12 books. I've rough drafted all 12. But I'm only up to maybe book 6, 5 or 6. No, 6. I'm up to book 6 on like a full rough draft. Like, a rough draft of all 12, but like short drafts, they're not full drafts. But the first 6 books, I have full drafts, I think I had too many. I've been trying to cut back on some of the wording, because some of the books have way too many words, I think, for just being a self-published book. I don't think too many readers for self-published. Sorry if I keep looking down. I'm doing my phone, responding to people too on my phone. So, and doing work here too. I'm reading books. I want to show you too. A lot of my ideas I've written in composition books. I find them so easy to use myself because they're cheap too. I mean, what, $1? Sometimes you get them for 50 cents. But I fill these up like crazy. That's where I do most of my basic storylines. But of course, then I put them into the Word programs. But like, oh gosh, I do so many doodles, and I have hundreds of these books, hundreds and hundreds. I have this stack here. I have another 2 here across the table. There's another one over there, and there's a couple more across the room there. And I have a stack over there on my couch. Oh gosh, I spent too much time creating this universe. I don't know. I should have shared it a long time ago, but life happens, and you just gotta keep going. And I think there's gonna be a lot of people in the world who will enjoy Starvinity. I think I've put a lot into it, but that doesn't really matter how much you put into something. It matters, if you can find the people that actually like it. That's the hard part, is to actually connecting with the people who will enjoy the universe that you've created. That's the hardest part of any creator, is connecting. Is connecting with the with other individuals who love the same things you love in a way. Like for me, I'm the type of like sci-fi fan and fantasy fan that likes everything. Before I've mentioned of how much I'm inspired by so many things, and I put a little list of many of the things that Starvinity is inspired by, and it's true. Many of these things are great inspirations, and I haven't mentioned a lot of the other things that inspired me. So many things. Life is very complicated of how much things can inspire you to create. And those things, I think it'd be dishonest if I didn't say what inspired me, especially Starvinity. I can't just say, oh, I just came out of thin air, because nothing really comes out of thin air. Even a lot of the things that I haven't been inspired by through like, science fiction and other stuff I've seen in dreams, or, visions, you could say. Lots of dreams. Lots of weird things in my dreams. I've had lots of strange dreams. But those also could be inspiration, A lot of people have had dreams. A lot of writers and creators have had strange dreams. I don't know if it was true or not. I think didn't I'm pretty sure that actually let me look it up. I'm gonna look it up on the computer here. Wait. Actually I'll look up on my phone because I don't know if wait. Oh come on. Come on, stop messing up. Let me look it up. I could have sworn. I could have sworn, let me think. Talk about dreams. I'm pretty sure. One second. Yep, that's what I thought. Yeah, James Cameron with our Avatar says that he dreamt, he had a dream of Avatar, which I don't know. I mean, he probably did partly, but there's a lot of things in Avatar that are greatly inspired by other things too. You know, a lot of other sci-fis that have robots, but I'm guessing the majority of the dream is probably the blue aliens on a jungle world like that. But I'm pretty sure other writers have done it, other creators have done it, but they haven't shown it in a movie. You know, there's a lot of magical um, stories and things that are like that. You know, floating mountains and things. But I'm sure he did have a dream. You know, I've had some weird dreams, very strange dreams. You know, dreams of aliens and dreams where I was an alien and dreams where alternate realities. And some people think that dreams are alternate realities that we experience. I'm not too sure. They might be. Part of me thinks they are, but I'm not too sure yet. I'm not too sure. It could be, because I've had some strange dreams. But I was also reading about James Cameron that 10 lawsuits. What could have then been sued for Avatar? I mean, that's so annoying though. Like, with Starvinity, I bet somebody's gonna try to sue me for no reason. Even though I think it's pretty unique. I think Starvinity is unique and has a lot of uniqueness. A lot of it I created decades ago. I didn't create the name Starvinity decades ago, but I created many of the characters and like the universe itself. I've been creating it for a long time. Like, all these books, filled, hundreds of them filled with this sci-fi universe. Hundreds of books, hundreds. I would hate to bring, if somebody did sue me, I would hate to bring hundreds of these composition books to the courtroom. Oh, that would be fun. But fingers crossed that nobody tries to sue me for no reason. Fingers crossed. But let's say Starvinity. Starvinity. So the first book in the Tasm Saga will come out in March, here in this week. So what? How many days do I have left in March? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 days. So I'll try to publish it by Friday. Friday is the goal. Friday is the goal for Starvinity. The first book in the Tasm Saga. Friday is the date. What is the date? Friday, March 29th is the date. That's the date. That's the plan. And if I don't publish it by the 29th, somebody please tell me to publish it, because I hate being a procrastinator. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I know life pulls us in a lot of different directions, especially as creators and writers. Life keeps us so busy, but we need to keep creating and keep pushing forward to get it out there. I would say in the next book, book 2, comes out in February. Wait, February. What am I talking? February. No, March, April, May, June. So March, April, May, June. The first 4 TASM books, and I plan to publish the next 4 next year and the next 4 the year after that. I plan to also publish a few novellas or novelettes, maybe a couple other novels too this year. I'm done almost with a few other stories. I've shared here on the channel some of the short stories. I might make a short story collection if I have time. I really want to, but you only have so much time in the day. You know what? You have to sleep for 8 hours or whatever, 6 hours. I think I'm only getting 5 right now because the new baby. Maybe 4 hours. I might be getting like 4 hours. Yeah, but lots of coffee. Lots and lots of coffee. Lots of coffee helps. But if anybody pops into the live stream, I'm just making them for posterity. That's the right word, I think. For posterity, I'm pretty sure. And there are a few people who have watched the live streams. A few people. Nobody's left a comment yet, but we'll see. In time. I mean, the channel has less than 100 subscribers, so we'll see eventually when we have thousands, millions, billions. No, we'll never have billions, but I think eventually when Starvinity, when the books, all the books come out, hundreds of books, and when the movies come out one day and the video games, and we have a lot more people who are interested in Starvinity, I think the channel could have millions. Lots of millions. Yeah, many, many, many millions. Yes, I'm positive. There will be millions. Millions and millions. But right now, I'm just making these live streams to continue to grow, to continue to push myself as a creator. Sorry, that was very unprofessional. As the Y-Files would say. The Y-Files, every single live stream. So unprofessional. So unprofessional. Yeah, I should actually probably put my cell phone over here. Oh. Well. So what was I? Starvinity. Yep. The 4 first books in the TASM saga. TASM. It's kind of fun to say, isn't it? TASM. In the TASM saga. TASM. Say it with me. In the TASM saga. The TASM saga. So I was going to make more books than 12 in the TASM saga, but I thought 12 seems like a good number, an even 12. I like even numbers, and 12 is an important number. So I think 12 is good. I might make more after that, but 12 is a good number for books. But like I said, I have the main full drafts of the first 6 books pretty much completely done. The first book is practically done. I just keep rereading it over and over again, thinking, no, it's not good enough. But I think it is pretty good. I think it is. I think people, the only thing is to get an audience, to get the book in front of people. That's the hard part, I like it, of course. I made it. But the first book, after reading it, the first draft, the first draft was not good. The second draft was not good. Third draft was not good. But this is like draft number, this is re-edit. This is not draft anymore. It's the re-edit. I've re-edited it probably 30, 40 times. I've read my own book 40 times probably. I could tell you almost every single conversation. But I won't do that right now. It's a good book. It's not the biggest masterpiece in existence, but I think it's a fine book. Just has to get the word out there. Maybe I'll play a game of seeing how many people will share the book. There's a lot of creators out there. I would love to connect to other creators, other writers, and on here on YouTube. I've tried to send them messages to a few, but I think they're just busy. They're probably just busy. I'm sure, sometimes people have sent me messages on email, and I'm just like, I haven't responded for months in the past, but I'm trying to do my best now to respond within as quickly as possible. Usually I can respond within 2 or 3 days if you send it to Starvinity email or just message here on YouTube. I respond pretty quickly because it just it pops on my phone. Yeah, it pops on my phone too, so I can respond on my phone. I usually respond on my phone because I'm not usually on my computer all the time. So Starvinity, 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 Starvinity. So I was saying the 12 books. Yeah, the 12 books to my series. I plan to maybe make more after the 12. We'll see. I'll never get tired of it. But, after you finish a storyline, you kind of feel like, maybe you shouldn't do it anymore after that. But I might. I do have it. I do have written it in a way where I could like continue it indefinitely, forever. I mean, there are hundreds of Star Wars novels, hundreds of Star Trek novels. I mean, they just keep making novels over and over and over again, stories. I think I read a few novels in the Star Trek series of like, just the Adventures of the Enterprise, Kirk and Spock. And their storylines are basic storylines, very classic sci-fi storylines, so it's possible that after the 12 main ones, getting all the world building out there, I will create smaller novels that are less crazy, more down to earth. Because some of the details, there's a lot of world building. It's kind of like a lot of people think there's at least I don't know who, but I've known some friends who think Dune is too much, too long, too many details, too much world building. The people who love Dune, who are super fans of the book, they think it's perfect. But I've known a lot of people who couldn't finish the book because it was just too long. Yeah, I think that was my main criticism for my own book that I got when I had the first drafts out. It was too long. Everybody said it was too long because it was over 200,000 words for the first draft, and 200,000 words is a lot, for a story. And so I've reduced it. I've cut that in half. I brought it down to about 100,000 words, the first book. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Hopefully people don't think it's still too long. I mean, it's shorter than Dune. It's shorter than a lot of stories. There's a lot of books that are very long. Even with the Game of Thrones books, they're long. They're long. All the Lord of the Rings books, they're pretty long. They're over 100,000. I forget how many words the Game of Thrones has, but they're pretty long. But I'll probably keep the 12 books in the main Tasm saga down to I'll keep them down at 100,000, around 100,000. Definitely under 150. I might have to do a lot of work on book 5 and 6. Those are already like, I think book 5 has like 300,000 words, and I'm just like, definitely need to cut that down. I might cut it down to 100,000 words, and then sell turn the other ones into shorter novels or novelettes or novellas, for the people who really, 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 really want lots of story. Maybe I'll make that for free. Maybe I'll publish that for free. But we shall see. I haven't decided yet on that. It's kind of hard to decide, like, how much to erase, how much to edit out of a story. It's very hard to decide. Especially when you're the one writing the story. It's very hard to decide, I gained too much weight. I've been being bad with fast food lately. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. But I have two books almost finished in my pirate series called the Mugbane Chronicles. The Mugbane, Mugbane Chronicles. Kind of fun to say too, isn't it? Mugbane. Mugbane. Mugbane Chronicles. Yeah, it's about a pirate. That's the name of his ship, the Mugbane, and the captain of that pirate vessel is Captain Xanadu Grim. Yeah, Xanadu Grim. I'm pretty sure I've tried to make the characters in all my books as unique as possible, and I'm pretty sure nobody's taken that name yet. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. I've tried to look it up. I've looked and looked and looked, and all the main characters in my books, I cannot find other names that others have used. The Tria Oberon or Amrax Marvega or Zophiria Hendrix or Maximus Hendrix. I haven't seen those written yet. But let me I'll be right back. 1 second. I need to look at a page here. Oh, what to look at a page? Look at a page. Look at a page. I wanted to. Sorry, it'll only take 1 minute. I'm looking for something. What was I looking for? What am I looking for? Just 1 second. 1 second. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, sorry. I'm on the computer looking for something. I'm looking. Where is it at? Sheesh. Oh, come on. Well, that didn't work. Well, crud. I should have done a long time ago, yep. Well. That didn't work. Well, I'll be ending this live stream in about a minute or so. What should I talk about in 1 minute? 1 minute. Shall I read a snippet? Or a poem for the God Emperor? Poem for the God Emperor. If I can find it. Maybe for the God Empress. Yes, the God Empress. Let's read a Let's roll along. How about, Whispers of Salvation, A Child's Tale. It's a poem written by one of the holy knowledge keepers when the God Empress was rescuing a small colony from the Azkar, from the nomadic, animalistic Azkar, that the clans who were the most vicious. Whispers of Salvation, a child's tale. Alone in the darkness, a child in dread. Lost and broken, her family dead. In the shadow of the bloodthirsty Azkar snarl, she sought refuge from the world so cruel and moral. The blue-blooded wolves with eyes of red hungered for flesh and hearts to shed, but in the depths of despair and sorrow, a whisper echoed of brighter morrow. The God Empress, with her radiant might, descended from realms of celestial light. Her armor gleamed with a holy flame, a savior in the child's darkest shame. With a gaze that banished the wolves to flight, the God Empress vanquished the endless night. She lifted the child from the depths of despair into her embrace, safe from the woven stare. In the God Empress's arms the child found peace. Her fears and sorrows finally ceased, protected by the power of a divine grace. She found solace in the Empress's embrace. So sings the tale of the child so brave, saved from the brink by the Empress's wave. In the shadow of darkness and lingering dread, she found salvation in the Empress's stead. And that is that. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I hope to do another live stream here with the next few days or the next week. I will see you all next time, and let me know what you think. Comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And suggest other channels for me to follow, other channels that are other creators, other people who are passionate about sci-fi, all fantasy, everything. I want to connect with people who love everything, who enjoy everything. So please suggest it, make comments on any video. Just let me know. I'd love to connect with other people and other creators who love to create new universes. I'll see you all next time.